The difference between an appraisal and a market analysis. I get this question quite a bit because people want to get an appraisal. An appraiser looks at a property based on percentages, right? How many beds, bath, the square footage upstairs versus in the basement. Where a realtor like myself, we do a market analysis and we're trying to estimate what a property will ultimately sell for. Typically speaking, appraisers are looking at what a bank will loan on a property. And when an appraiser comes out, usually from the bank, they're looking at the sales price. Let's say it's $500,000. They want to make sure that the house is worth that $500,000. Now, if it's worth $600,000, they'll just say that the loan is approved, right? That they agree with the value, right? They don't actually usually say $600,000. They usually just agree with the price or the loan balance, right? Versus a realtor will actually come up with the true value. Now, you could always go and hire an appraiser to do an appraisal on your property, and it's not a bad thing. The only thing I would say is that appraisers look at property sales based on percentages and more of an algorithm, right? And just because a property appraises for a number doesn't mean that that's what the property will sell for. I mean, I look at what properties are selling for and how this property compares to those properties to ultimately get the place sold. An appraiser might think is less or more than what my market analysis will come in. I think my market analysis is more valuable simply because it gives you an idea of what the place will sell for and the costs associated with it, right? But I am not an appraiser, and appraisers, their value is their value versus a market analysis based on what we think a property is worth.